lazy ass bum ass day for me. I was a lazy bum today. Like genuine lazy bum. You know what I mean? Genuine lazy bum. Anyway, search TikTok search messing up? No, not really. For me, not necessarily. Just no, just no, just no. Yeah, not gonna lie, same. Yeah, no, today was just a bum lazy day today, and I don't like that it was. You know what I mean? I wish I was better today. I wish I was better. We all lazy bums at some point. Well, I actually don't agree with the word lazy. Like I'm writing a whole presentation how I don't believe in the word lazy. But yeah, to my friend's dorm. Well, I'm assuming that's good to hear, cause we all need naps. We all need to recuperate and shit like that. Where are the yeah, Jabber? Yeah, you know, if you call me Jabber, I'm just gonna call you a racist and block you. And you got the Black Lives Matter flag in the back. The Trey's Black Lives Matter flag. So you definitely gotta feel insecure when I'm telling you this. Yeah. Oh man. Ooh, on Black History Month too. You saw that video. I really don't care about the video, but if niggas like refer to me as that, I don't like that. Yeah. I don't like being referred to as that. So you gotta call me baby boo? What does that gotta do with me? What does that gotta do with me? What's good, Apple? How you doing? So no. I was just testing the eyeliner. It does look like a smile, but what's good, Apple? How you doing? What's this on? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Just no, just no, just no, just no, just no. So I keep on saying. How are you? I'm doing. Today was like bleh. Today was bleh. I did nothing. Like, and I need to start taking my ADHD medications, but I'm insecure about taking my ADHD meds because my antidepressants have been fluctuating with the, I think because my body is changing, and because my body is changing, maybe it's gonna be a hard time for my antidepressants because I'm taking estrogen right now and shit like that, T blocker. So I might like it might change, bro. You know what I mean? Like my shit, like I think my since my body's changing right now, I think the way how my antidepressants interacting with my body are changing now. So I've been experiencing anxiety because of that. You know what I mean? Your crown is falling. I don't got no crown. What's good, Hannah? How you doing? How you doing, Hannah? But you're my lock inspo? I don't need to be a lock inspo. You know, people be like, you know what's funny about people say I'm your lock inspo, you're my lock inspo, all that jazz. You know what's so funny about that shit? The funny thing about people say I'm the lock inspo is the fact that my mom didn't know she was giving me locks when she gave me these 2-strand twists. You know? So it's just so funny for her to become this inspiration for locks because that's who did my lock. And she's never locked up hair. She has locks herself. She's gotten locks, but she never knew who 2-strand twists could become locks like this. You know? So it's kind of, I think it's something that's very interesting. You know what I mean? What's good, Vader? How you doing? Doing weird confidence my today. Yeah, no, it's so unfortunate. I'm sorry to hear that, man. My confidence was at today too because of my like I said, I've been going like my like I said, my medication's been like I don't know if my medication's been on the fritz or is like it's me or is it like the estrogen? I don't know, but it's definitely everything is definitely kind of like all over the place right now. I need to get a refund on it. I've been dipping my whatchamacallit in the water to like concealer in the water just to get it like working a little bit better, but yeah, it's kind of you know. Yeah, it's kind of funny. People say I'm like, oh, I'm locking spell. Oh, I'm locking spell when my mom doesn't see it like that. Or I could get makeup. I want to do some looks. I mean, honestly, you could just use Google. But since you'll be like, I would say, what's good? What's good, Hades? How you doing? I would say my lock, like, I would say Sephora, honestly, but I do a lot of online because I'm insecure about real life, but I want to get over that. I do a lot of online, but it's like you could just like honestly, if you got the Juice TikTok, you could probably find it right here. Not mixing well. What? If you're commenting on my makeup, I'm still doing it, nigga. This is the first stage. I hate when niggas like want to give their inputs on what I'm doing. when I'm in the middle of it. Like, how about you shut your ass up and let me do my thing, because I'm not asking for advice. Like, goddamn, unsolicited advice, bro. Like, I swear to God, niggas be so fucking rude. Sit down and stop judging a painting at the fucking drop of a thing. Oh, was I about to make up? Oh, okay, my fault. Oh, what was it about? My fault. My fault. My fault. If it was about, I'm sorry for misunderstanding your comment. That's my bad. I'm just usually triggered when people give me unsolicited makeup advice. So if it wasn't about makeup, I'm sorry for misunderstanding your comment. That's my B. That's my B. That's my fault. That was rude of me. I apologize. I should have asked to reassure. But I don't know what you mean by what's not mixing well. I'm just very Oh wait, someone said, let's go. You're racist, blocked. I'm a little bit on edge when I've been streaming recently, so I'm sorry if you got it like that. Yeah, no, Ulta, yeah, Ulta's the one. That's nice. Like I said, I'm sorry. Listen, I'm sorry if I was rude out of nowhere. I really am. I just been tricked. Like I'm just on edge on these lives recently. You know, just been on edge. You feel me? So it's not the best. I apologize. What's good, Aben? Thank you. The medication wasn't the cause. Oh, that's what you meant. Chalmer, I know I'm apologizing again, but I'm giving you a genuine apology. I'm actually really sorry how rude I was to you. I thought you was talking. I know I'm repeating myself, but I just want to make sure it's clear. I don't like being disrespectful to people that don't deserve it, right? That was my understanding, because it's like definitely like, so I really wanted to apologize for that. It's just sometimes people would say that about my makeup when I'm like at the starting age, and I really apologize for that. That's my being. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to forgive me or anything. That's my fault. You know what I mean? Genuinely. I am really sorry about that. That was rude of me. I was mad disrespectful. I apologize. You didn't deserve it. I was just worried. Yeah, I don't know if my medication in the estrogen is not working out. I don't know. I don't know if it's unbalanced, but yeah. Yeah, it's coming too. That's funny. But no, you know what? It's also because I talk about so many different things, like in a flash, like brrr. So if somebody's replying to something I said 10 seconds ago, I'm already on a new topic and I forget what they're. So it's genuinely all on me. That's my fault. That's my fault. I am really sorry, actually. But thank you. But yeah, your outfits are awesome. Thank you. I really haven't been showing my outfits actually recently. Y'all niggas be like, your outfits are so awesome. I'm gonna be trying. I do think, I don't know, maybe it's not. I should talk to my doctor about it. I guess so, but yeah. Other concerns? Not yet. Not yet. I don't know. I'm just trying to see like the medication, like I'm trying to see how the medication reacts to my body in the first week. You feel me? That's funny though. See my outfits and I think they're awesome. I don't even think my outfits are awesome. I think my outfits are mediocre compared to other TikTokers. I'm like a mediocre TikTok stylist, bro. I swear, man. I'm not on the high tier for real. You know? I'm low tier for real. Ooh. But it's like, let's go through a second period. Let's go, Wizzy. You're the first person on the other app. How you doing, Wizzy? If your mood swings are bothering you, as a nurse. Yep, another person blocked. Oh my god, Afro, what's up, Wizzy? Yeah. I feel like I seen you in anime. Oh, you definitely blocked. Sorry, gang. Yep. Yeah. I'm watching One Piece. What's up with One Piece? I give you orange, but like tiny ones. Okay, good day. No, you good. Listen, I'm gonna be honest. These past streams have been a little bit kind of annoying because I've been getting new people. That's like, I'm at the end of the arc right now where they're breaking Ace out of Navy HQ. You're at Marineford. It's the war arc. That's the war arc. It's called Marineford. Yeah, it's called Marineford. Impel Down is the arc before Marineford. It's called the Marineford Saga, also with Sabaody, all that jazz. Yeah. I'll use that show all the time. It's good. I'm so fucking pissed. Oh, you're gonna get more pissed. Fry me, cause it's what we listen to work to be more productive. Nintendo music is great for being more productive. You guys at work are smart. Now, what if I just dragged it instead of padded? Fuck this padding shit. What if I just dragged it? Yeah. No, One Piece is genuine dragging the show. No, it's not. Anybody that thinks One Piece is dragging the show doesn't read One Piece. No shade. It's like anybody that's caught up to One Piece feels like there's not enough. You know what I mean? The pacing's trash. Listen, as someone, I watch a bunch of anime. I've watched all shonen anime. I've watched every shonen anime you can think of. You do not need to lie about your opinion on One Piece, like, with all due respect. You know what I mean? Like you could just say you don't want to watch One Piece. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Get into it, it's just too slow for me. Like I said, you could just say you don't like One Piece. You could just say you don't like One Piece. That's fine. You don't need to lie about the pacing or nothing, la la la. And if you're talking about like actual pacing, like every shonen had it. Naruto had poor pacing, Bleach had poor pacing because of how it was produced for TV back in the day. So it wasn't just a One Piece thing, it was like an all shonen thing because they produced TV shows. Now, of course, One Piece compared to modern day anime is definitely flawed with its pacing because the anime's production has moved past to producing stuff for TV, and they moved to yeah, I know I don't want to say what I know as well, but yeah, no, it's terrible. You're gonna feel that death multitude of different times, but sorry, bro. I'm just saying. I hate when niggas don't kiss stand on their opinion, bro. And when you start like challenging it, they just say it's my opinion. Sorry, bro. I'm just saying. You said like the One Piece and like, oh, One Piece is paced too slow. They're just dragging it. We're saying anybody that catches up to One Piece doesn't believe it's dragging and think there needs to be more. And then you said you didn't even get into it. You said it's too slow to you. How the fuck do you know if they're dragging it if you're not even caught up? We're like, I'm being so real. We don't gotta have an opinion on everything. You feel me? No, I think I allow ethical One Piece hate. I will allow ethical One Piece hate. Yeah. Oh. Oh man. Yeah, I have. But I think I wouldn't say relax. I would say ooh, yeah, another racist. And they got a black person as their profile pic. They probably cool. Yeah. Yeah, but going back to it, right? Going back to it, right? What was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? Ooh, yeah, no, another one gone. Ooh, sheesh. Yeah, but going back to it, right? Where was I at? Right, where was I at? Without watching almost all episodes. Keep watching. It's crazy. Just keep watching. You'll love it. You'll love it, Wizzy. Trust me. You'll love it. You'll love it. Trust me. Like it still gets way better. Like you'll trust me. I'm so fucking pissed. It's crazy. But talking to you, bored. It was good the first half. But always couldn't finish it. Can I be honest? I just think my anime opinion is so much light years better than y'all, and I'd be educating y'all rather than us he's talking on even ground. You know what I mean? Not on some like disrespectful shit. It's just like, I don't know. I just know I thought about my opinion a little bit more. I don't really have a favorite anime. I have a favorite manga. My favorite manga is Hunter x Hunter. But it's like, not even on some disrespectful shit. It's just like, I feel like a lot of y'all are very far behind. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of y'all are very far behind when it comes to these discussions. You know what I mean? Because it's like, I think you can't comment on anime even if you don't read manga. No, let me not say you can't. You can. But you can't, like you're not going to be on my level of, not comprehension, but my level of thought process if you don't consume manga and anime like I do, in a sense. Like you're not. I'm so picky. I am too, but I still appreciate everything. Like, you don't get to my level until you appreciate everything. Because, let me say this. What's good, Bambi? How you doing? You know what's the funny thing about me? I actually love anime and manga. Like, I love it. Yo, like, you know what I mean? I love it. A lot of y'all don't love anime or manga. Y'all like specific anime or manga, right? You don't like the whole, you don't like the whole medium. You think you do. You might like the community, but you don't like the whole medium. You like your own specific things, and that's cool. You know what I mean? That's fine. I think that's perfectly fine. But it's like, when you truly love something, you're able to appreciate everything for what it is, and that means you can see its flaws. You know what I mean? You can even make note of its flaws. You can make note of everything. You know what I mean? And I think that's where I'm at. You know what I mean? Like, I genuinely love this shit. Y'all don't love this shit. Y'all don't. Because the way how y'all consume it, y'all very nitpicky rather than consuming art for what it is and letting it speak to you. Y'all trying to find yourselves or find an experience that you experienced in the past whenever you watch something, rather than trying to learn a whole new experience. You know what I mean? And because of that, it's why y'all are quick to say stuff is paced slowly. It's why y'all quick to say stuff is ass out of seconds and all that jazz. You know what I mean? You're just quick to doing that. And I think that's the yeah, let's block some niggas. Yep. On Black History, I'll get out of here. And that nigga Jamaican, he's a coon. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, shit. Yeah. But going back to it, right? Ooh, another one. People always say old anime is disrespectful. I would say, I don't know, it's interesting when we have this discussion about One Piece, right? It's a very interesting discussion, because it's like, you know what's funny? Like, we talk about our critiques on anime in a vacuum. You know what I mean? A story that an anime misses, at least in my opinion, sometimes, not all the time. And sometimes there's different iterations, you know? And it's like, everything is valid in its own way. Like, there's sometimes where I think the manga evolves the anime. Like, I think Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2 is the best anime adaptation I've ever seen in my life. Ooh, but Chainsaw Man, the movie, ooh. Chainsaw Man might be up there though. Chainsaw Man might be up there. Ooh, that shit. Ooh, Chainsaw for adaptation. But But you know, it's funny. One Piece has a lot of amazing moments also. But when we talk about like pacing, there's something we have to ask ourselves when it comes to pacing. Did this anime come out into 2000s, 90s? 2010s, right? That's something we have to ask ourselves. And then we have to ask, is this a long running series, or was this a 12 episodes to maybe like 50 episode series, right? Why do we ask all these questions? Because it's in the context of production, right? We like to say One Piece is paced super long, but Naruto and Bleach have more filler episodes in its first few episodes, and out of Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece, Naruto and Bleach have the most filler and padding out of the big three. One Piece actually has the least filler in the first 100 episodes. You know what I mean? Isn't that funny? When everybody likes to comment on One Piece's, like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, One Piece is too blah, right? And it has the similar pacing issues, and it's all because of when it came out at the time. Oh, way too short too. No, I don't agree with the idea that anime is too short. Now, you could say it would be nice to have filler, but I would say it's more so, what is the anime adapting? You know what I mean? What is the anime adapting? You know what I'm saying? That, like, that's a better question. You know, you see, another person that I'm just at a higher level of thinking when it comes to the anime discussion. Slow enough to match the manga release schedule. No, you're stupid. And the reason why I'm calling you stupid is because we're talking about One Piece in its earlier day and age. You know what I mean? Like, you're talking about One Piece coming out now, which it's not. One Piece had to consistently go on break and stuff like that, right? But we're not talking about current day One Piece. We're talking about back then, because One Piece still had filler. You know what I mean? One Piece still had filler, but it was the same pace. Like, every shonen anime had the same flaws of One Piece, where they would have an action sequence, they would fight, they would show everybody's faces when it came to it, right? Another person blocked. Hey, you know what I mean? Like, it was almost all this stuff. How is it? Because why do we only have 12 episodes and no second season follow-up, especially on remakes? I mean, I think 12 episode animes are amazing, but it's like, what are we talking about when it comes to 12 episodes animes? You know what I mean? Like you have to be specific. Because do I think Death Parade needs a second season? No. Death Parade was amazing. I thought that was an amazing, like, Odd Taxi, 12 episodes was amazing. I didn't need another season for Odd Taxi. You know, like, are we talking about adaptation, or are we talking about the team? You know what I mean? I was watching the Wizzy. Oh, okay. But it looks different. No, they're the same. No, thank you. But it's interesting. I was rude for calling him motherfucking stupid. That was my fault. I'm just a little bit bitter because of the comments. Like, I'm bitter. If you come in my live streams, you gotta understand I will insult you by accident sometimes, cause I'm just really bitter at all the comments I get. So it's really hard for me. It's really hard for me, it's really hard, cause I just like get dehumanized so much. So if I'm ever disrespectful to you and you don't deserve it, that's my fault. You know what I mean? It's a little bit exhausting. Like, I'll take that. Like, if I do you dirty, I do you dirty. That's fair. You know what I mean? Like, but thank you. Maybe the real jab. Another person blocked. You see what I'm saying? Oh, you see what I'm saying when it comes to this shit? Y'all see what I'm saying when it comes to this shit? You know what I mean? There's always blue walls. But thank you, Lise. I mean, I'm happy that I was able to inspire you. But going back to what was we talking about? Sorry, I'm zoning out a little bit. Film production doesn't even get time to cook. Yeah, that's true. Do some animes deserve a second season, especially if they have many plot holes? But yes, can some stories be told? Absolutely. No, but it's like, what are we talking about? Like, you have to be specific when we talk about the 12 episodes. You know what I mean? Like, what's the anime that you think I deserved? You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what do we think about that? Like, that's the real question. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, when it comes, you know what I mean? Like, what are we talking about? Like, I feel like that's very, because it's like what 12 episode anime? Because I actually think 12 episode animes usually get finished pretty fast. You know, like, but like, I watch a lot of 12 episode anime. Like, and some of them do get, like, Megalobox, right? I thought Megalobox ended on a good note, and then it came out with I haven't seen the second season, right? But, yeah, Bonkano, Death Parade, Taxi, even the 24 ones, like, To Your Eternity, And it's nice to see like stuff get extended necessarily. I'm not even denying that. But when we talk about this anime and manga, we're specifically talking about manga adaptations. You know what I mean? A lot of 12 episode animes are usually not manga adaptations. They're anime originals. And anime originals are like a whole entirely different discussion than what we're talking about when it comes to when we're talking about regular anime, because those 12 episode animes are usually made from the ground up. You know what I mean? They're usually made from the ground up, because what we think about when it comes to anime and manga, like, let's do a test. Everybody start naming random anime. Start naming random anime. Just name a random anime. Quick one, first one in your head. Let's stop naming it. Yeah. Start naming one. Every anime that we named outside of like one or two are anime original, are not anime originals. Yeah, every single one is like almost every single one of them is based off of manga. Almost every single one of them. I think maybe Bungo Stray Dogs is the only one that's not based off of manga. Doing good. Nope, Bungo Stray Dogs based off of every single one of us said something that's based off of manga. So it's like, yeah, no, every single one of us. Yeah, no, every single one of us. So it's funny when we talk about I think it's like something important. When the original was 24. I mean, did Tokyo Mew Mew, let's look up Tokyo Mew Mew filler list before I want to continue. The reason, okay, so Tokyo Mew Mew, the reason why it's 12 episodes, Bammy, is because the original is 50% filler. I looked it up. It's 50% filler. Because it's based off a manga. So that's why it's 12 episodes. Because the original is mixed canon filler, mixed canon filler. Not even not over exaggerating. I'm looking at the list right now. If it's not filler, it's mixed canon and filler for half of the episodes. Samurai Champloo's anime original. The best filler, if you ask me. But yeah, now you know why. It's because we live in a day and age where we don't want filler, because filler is used to, you know, pace out stuff. You know what I mean? It's used to pace out stuff. I'm very disrespectful. I think I call somebody stupid for no reason. But I'll be tired though. But going back to it. No, it's okay to enjoy filler. I think it's great. Filler is definitely good. But it's more so, it's like, what is the production asking for? Like, because the creator I watched talked about it, and I feel this. That's great. But I guess it's more so, how do we change the conversation around filler? I think that's a better question to ask, rather than I think a better question to ask is, how do you change the conversation around filler? You know what I mean? Another person blocked. I'm just gonna no. So you reviewed yourself. Another person blocked. Nah, you thought you niggas said the my bad like they was gonna get dodged. No. Jumps here and there. But the question is, yeah, but like because it's like we see filler. The problem with the discussion about filler is that filler is seen as something inherently bad when it shouldn't be seen as that. You know what I mean? I think that's like a great question. Thank you, Hottie Kettle. I appreciate it. But Hot Tea Kettle. But that's the problem with it. Like, it's not. It shouldn't be something seen as something that's inherently bad, but more so how it's utilized. You know. And I think that's the question. That's the discussion we're not having when it comes to talking about filler. How is it utilized? We always just think it's something inherently bad, and people don't even know what filler is. You know what I mean? People don't even know what it is. People don't know what filler is, right? And you might ask, what does it mean not to know what filler is? People think filler is bad pacing, right? And it's like, no, filler can contribute to bad pacing, but bad pacing is not filler. You know what I mean? They think something being slow is filler, and that's the problem. No one knows what they're talking about when it comes to filler, because filler just means something that's not canon to the manga. It can contribute to bad pacing, but it doesn't inherently. It's something being slow does not make it. Number one, something being slow does not make it bad. Something being slow does not make it bad. And feel like anime original content does not make it like unnecessary. It might be fun for some people, it might be necessary, but for other people it might be a fun experience, you know. And it's definitely something like that. Characters breathe. I really do appreciate filler that lets you look at a character for a little bit. That's true in some characters for sure. Is it just extra flavor for a story? Yeah, it depends. That's about because it's utilized poorly in a lot of animes. Do we think it's utilized poorly in a lot of animes, or we can't think of times? Or I'll give you the real tea. Do we think filler is poorly utilized in anime, or is filler so good that we're not even able to comprehend what's filler and what's not, unless we did our own research? I think that's a better question. Can you even comprehend what good filler is? Because if you watch good filler, you're not going to think it's filler. You're just going to think it's low-key a part of the story. You know what I mean? That's a real question. No, I don't think you need to have a deep love for anime for filler to love correctly. Do you think people are watching the original Dragon Ball thinking they're watching filler? They're not. They're watching the original Dragon Ball. Like, we like to, you know what's funny? We like to say, oh, One Piece is terrible with filler. Dragon Ball is actually fucking plagued with filler. Like it's actually ridiculous. Like, it's a bad thing. The original Dragon Ball is plagued with filler. Like, plagued. But does anybody say OG Dragon Ball filler? Unless you're into Dragon, no. It doesn't get portrayed as the filler anime One Piece is. You know, and I think it shows a lot how One Piece is portrayed as the filler anime, when there's barely any filler compared to Bleach and Naruto in the first 500 episodes. You know what I'm saying? And it's definitely something to acknowledge in a sense, you know? So what is you know, so it's like, do people like the OG Dragon Ball? Do people think the OG Dragon Ball is filler? No, even though it all is. Now, some people do know it's filler, but we don't talk about it like it's filled with filler. The filler has become less of a definition and more so of a narrative pushing conversation. What's good, dummy? No, thank you. I appreciate it. Much love. But yeah, filler has become less about needing dick in my ass. Sorry. Filler has become less, and then it's more so. I don't think OG Dragon Ball necessarily makes you forget about filler. I think OG Dragon Ball, honestly, I think OG Dragon Ball just makes you, I think OG Dragon Ball just literally just makes you like you did you even know what filler it was when you watched Dragon Ball? You know what I mean? Filler is like, people just don't know what they're talking about. That's what it is. I think it just confirms people don't know what they're talking about. You know what I mean? We don't. And I think that's something we have to kind of admit. Always get down, me. I appreciate it. Much love. Thank you for coming by. But I think something we all have to admit is how much. Oh, thank you for the gift. I appreciate it. Much love. I appreciate it. I think something we have to admit is that something we have to admit. Something we have to admit is that we don't know what we're talking about. What's good, Carson? Thank you. That's something we all have to admit, that we do not know what we're talking about when it comes to anime. Majority of us literally have to accept and admit we don't know what the fuck we're talking about. And once we accept and admit we don't know what the fuck we're talking about, we're gonna get smarter. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like we just gotta like, once we truly accept we don't know what the fuck we're talking about, we're like, the knowledge that we have about anime is gonna get tenfold. Because we are manga artists or anything. No, we will. The information is out there. The information is public. Manga artists do so many interviews and describe their work so many different times, and you get so many side comments for editors and stuff. But the thing is, though, nobody's looking for this shit. Nobody's looking for it. That's the problem. The information is out there, and y'all think like the problem is y'all like you know what? No. I'm gonna change what I said. The real problem is everybody knows they don't know what they're talking about, and they think just because manga artists are in Japan that we don't have access to this information to see where they're coming from. We do. We actually have access. We have so much. Like, Kubo was on Twitter talking shit for years. You know what I mean? Like we have access to information. We're just avoiding it. No, thank you. We're just not doing the work. You know what I mean? We're just literally not doing the work. We're just literally, none of us are doing the work. And I may notice unless directly in front of them. Exactly. And I think I want to partially thank you, Annabelle. I appreciate it. Much love. But I do want to blame, like, I think the creator, like, it's not just, it's the fact that, like, I wonder, like, it's because it's foreign, right? Number one. What's the real tea behind it, though? The thing that I was saying is, I'm trying to think. Low key. Maybe it's because there's not, like, a huge, good official anime source for stuff. You know what I mean? Maybe that's what, and Crunchyroll's trying to be that, but Crunchyroll's kind of mid. It's kind of mediocre. Well, yeah, and you can go jump off a bridge. Anyways, going back to it, right? No, you good, yo, you good, Wizzy. It's understandable to be heartbroken. I'm trying to think. Where did this problem? Because I want to blame the anime creators, and they're the problem. You know what it is? We don't have experts in the West. And our anime experts in the West for years are actually fucking garbage. They're actually fucking garbage. We've had Anime Man, and the Anime Man didn't think One Piece was fucking political. We had Gikuk. We had Gikuk, the Anime Man. We have Forever World, double anime. Double anime. Our anime experts were just complete, and I think our anime experts are still dog shit. Like I think our anime experts are still, I remember Anime America. Yeah, that was the girl that did the Tata. I think our anime experts are still dog shit though. Like, I'm sorry, like, niggas are going to RDC World for a valid opinion. And I'm gonna say this about a little bit of about the influence of sport culture on anime, which is kind of like I do think this influence of sports culture now is coming from like a more so black perspective, is that anime as a meme has turned into sport culture, where it comes out. Anime conversations are barbershop. They're barbershop conversations. They're barbershop. So it's like, and for shonen specifically, and it's like the way to escape this. Honestly, that's why we can't get into Josei no more. You know what's funny? And I say this, but it's like, even if you stop watching shonen and we go to other stuff, the Nana, let's talk about Nana. Like one of the most, I don't know if Nana is a Josie. I think you could kind of put Nana in a Josie conversation if you don't know adult woman stuff. The Nana fan base is fucking sexist as shit that doesn't understand the point of Nana. You know what I mean? The Nana fan base is just a bunch of victim blamers. You know? Like, the Nana fan base is just a bunch of victim blamers. They're a bunch of victim blamers. That's what the Nana fan base is. The Nana fan base is a bunch of victim blamers. So it's even when you, like every anime space has a huge problem with deleting opinions, completely subverting every, we don't have experts that are actually analyzing this stuff. You know, we don't have experts, and because we don't have experts, everybody falls under their bias rather than trying to truly comprehend what the meaning, like. And I think a great example of this also is Gachiakura when Naruto punched Amo. I think that's the best point about this stuff. Like, I think that's the really best point about this, Naruto punching Amo, right? And when everybody was like, Naruto was justified for punching Amo, when the point was the punch was excessive. You know what I mean? Oh, another nigga getting a block. No, don't even follow me. You out of here. Trust me, gang. Yeah, nigga boy, you out of here. And it's like how people misunderstood, like when you said Naruto is not justified for punching Amo, it's more so saying the whole point of Gachiakura is to have understanding, like, we didn't need to do violence in this situation. It was excessive. You didn't need to do that. It was just trying to get your shit off, and it didn't even make you feel better. You know? People see the whole character arc of Naruto, like the whole point of Naruto punching Amo is the fact that Naruto did something that was unnecessary. They already stopped Amo by violent force. They already did it. She wasn't gonna do anything to kill them again. And the only reason why Naruto punched Amo was out of pettiness. There was no reason to do it. And Naruto wasn't even angry at Amo. He was angry at something else and taking out on Amo. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's more so to say, like, and it's more so like people are not, I love Naruto. I fucking love I fucking love Naruto. Like, I would have punched Amo also, but that's not to say I think I'm in the right. It's more so to say, like, I'm like, you know what I mean? It's more so to say I'm imperfect. You know, like, we're human. You feel me? And it's so funny because people think, oh, why you call you, like, you just be, it's like, no, it's just like, it's part. Such a how's Naruto a glutton? I don't think Naruto's a glutton. Yeah, I think Naruto's just the main character. It's so cool, thank you. But going back to it, yeah, you give a starving child a bunch of candy, of course he's gonna eat all the fucking candy. But when he was a kid, he's still a kid. Naruto is still a kid. What do you mean when he was still? I'm caught up to the manga. Naruto is still a kid. What are you fucking talking about? I love Naruto when he was a kid. When did he grow up? Yeah. What's good, Lou? How you doing? Yeah. Oh, Lou. By the way, I'm taking estrogen now. But I just want to let you know. Nah, man. But talking about. But going back to it, right? You barely see this, but going back to it, right? It's anime to talk about. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, going back to it. We don't have trusted experts in the field of comprehending anime. We do not have trusted experts. We don't. And I feel like that's a really sad, where we can peer review, all that jazz. And maybe we did in real life, but it's like we don't. I just don't think we have any like popular. I don't think we have really popular, trusted experts. And I feel like that's where we're like TikTok. And we're finally starting to see experts in this kind of field, in a sense. You know, even on YouTube though. You know who's an expert that I really liked, even though I don't agree with their opinion a lot. I love Totally Not Mark. I really thought they were good. I'm taking pills, but I'm doing under the tongue. You know, you put it under the tongue and let it dissolve. Ooh, another person blocked. Oh, you know what? This is a great way to filter out minors. Everybody that just calls me Jabber right away, they're usually 13 to 15 to 17. And then when they get older, they be like, why the fuck did this be? Like, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so a great start, yeah. It's definitely very interesting. I'm kind of scared, but we'll see where it goes. It's my respect for sheer death. Totally Not Mark. I think it's great. Was there a time where you thought Jabber was a compliment? I don't give a fuck if it's a compliment or not. Like, I don't care. Like, who cares if it's a compliment? Who cares? It's more so like, oh my god, why the fuck do I have to see that consistently? It's annoying. I'm not even talking about that shit. It's like, oh my god, is that the only person with locks that y'all know? Like, Jabber is like the only person with locks. Yeah, it's like, like, oh my fucking god. It's actually like exhausting and tiring. Like, you know, I like, you think you think I like that? It's annoying. You know, like I don't know. It's like black people just have to take it every time someone calls them, refers them to a character, because that's the only character you see. Well, we just gotta continually take it. Oh my god, it's like y'all want it. Like, it's like I feel like people just want us to be so submissive to this bullshit. Yeah. We really do need to set the robust death field of the anime community. Yeah, we do. But I'm wondering, like, what are the who are like the experts when it comes to like mainstream anime opinions? You know what I mean? That's my question. Like if we're talking like what are the experts like in the West? Because I feel like I can't speak for Japan or Eastern anime fans, but when it comes to the West, like, who are the experts in a sense? You know what I mean? Who are the experts? I don't know. But yeah, long time. You know what I mean? Who are the experts? Right? You? Bye. Oh. I don't really care about Seattle Seahawks or Patriots. I'm trying to watch Bad Bunny. Who are the anime experts? Is there not a character? None of them. Maybe probably Hachi, honestly, but I don't know none of them. I do not like Nobu. I do not like Nobu. I do not like Nobu. I feel like people like Nobu because like that's like the only quote unquote nice guy in the anime. I do not like Nobu. Yasuke, I think Yasuke is low-key a bitch. Yasuke is just the type of nigga to see everything happen and mind his own business, and then let everybody another block. Thank you. Yeah. I'm trying to think. Hmm. What was I talking about? Completely zoned out. You see how everything like the jabber shit like this whole live stream I'm just talking about stuff that I like, and it's always jabber jabber jabber. Like you see like this is like it's actually like it's dead ass racism. A lot of flaws. Some of them are actual villains. I mean, almost all of them are actual villains in their own way. I think Hachi's the only one that I like. I think Hachi's the only one that I like. I actually hate everybody in Nana, high key. I hate everybody in Nana, and it's like, I think everybody likes to victim blame Hachi, but Hachi just got fucked over by fighting. Like the only way that Hachi would be able to overcome her struggles is complete social suicide. And people don't have empathy for that. You know what I mean? People just think, oh, you just need to get new friends. You're a fucking asshole. Like if you're the type of nigga to see somebody that needs to commit social suicide and you just be like, oh, you just need to get new friends. Okay, how? Like, is it that easy? Shut the fuck up. Like, you actually are such a jackass. You're actually such a fucking asshole. Like, I'm being so dead ass. Like, you're actually a fucking asshole. Like, oh my god. Like, Jesus Christ. But, it's not to say they're wrong, but there's a lack of empathy when it comes to that analysis. That's just very unempathetic. You know? I'm really trying to think. I do cause I don't like I don't like Nanao. I don't like Nanao. I don't like Nanao. I don't like Nanao. I don't like Junko. I don't like her boyfriend. I don't like Ren. I actually don't. I don't like Ren. Yeah, I guess I don't like any characters in Nana. I don't. Yeah. I guess I just don't like any characters. I guess I just don't like Yeah, I guess I just don't like any characters in Nana. I'm actually trying to think. Wow. Don't like any characters. It's funny. Nana is just about a girl's experience in Japan moving to Tokyo. That's what it is. Every character is likable. I want to say that, but every character is likable in Nana. It's not like when I say I don't like them, it's not that it's not likable. It's not that I don't think they're likable. It's the fact that another block, thank you. Oh, I'm just gonna block you right away because I could tell. I could tell. Oh no, I don't want the fall. No shade, no shade. Well, yeah, it's bad. It's really bad. All right. Anyways, y'all, I'm gonna head out now. Ugh. Y'all just ruin every stream I do. Like, I'm sorry. Gachi Akada fans kind of ruin every stream I do. Like, y'all actually ruin every stream. Y'all ruin every stream. Y'all dead ass ruin every stream. Like, y'all fan base fucking sucks. I don't even know how to call this out. I don't even know how to call this out. Like, I don't know how to get people to stop doing this. I really don't. You know what I mean? Like, I really don't know how to get to people to stop doing this. I don't. I wish there was a way I could, but I don't know. It's just so fucking frustrating, honestly. You know what I mean? Like, oh my fucking god, like, consistently. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I fucking hate the Gachi Akada fan base. I fucking hate it. I think I might just delete all my videos with Jabber, bruh. You know what I mean? What am I gonna do? Make a video on it so people can just, like, call me sensitive? It's so fucking annoying. Ugh, yeah. It's frustrating. Yeesh.